Hello everyone and welcome to this 30-minute Vinyasa flow. We are going to focus on the major muscle groups to open you up and to help you feeling a little bit more energized and a little bit more centered. So we are going to start today in a child's pose. Take your knees wide to the outside edges of the mat. Big toes touch behind you. Push your hips onto your heels. Stretch your arms over your head and drop everything down. Relax your forehead on the ground and keep breathing. Take a moment to connect with your breath. Just noticing how you are breathing without trying to change or direct anything. Notice the natural flowing of your breath in and out of your nostrils. And give yourself permission to stay connected with the breath throughout the rest of this practice, especially in a mini practice like this. And when you feel ready, seal your lips and start breathing in and out of your nostrils. If that feels good, you can also add a little contraction at the back of the throat, activating your Ujjayi victorious breath, so you can hear it like the sound of the ocean inside of you. Spread your fingers really wide, and as you inhale, lift up to your tabletop hands and knees. Take your knees about hip distance apart under your hips and your wrists under your shoulders. Breathe into your neutral spine. We are going to take a couple of rounds of Mariaryasana, the cow and cat pose. One vertebra at a time, lift your tailbone, drop your belly, roll your shoulders back, chin up. And as you exhale, gently press onto your hands, protract your shoulders, chin to chest, round and scoop your tailbone down. One more time, inhale into your cow, following your own breathing. And exhale into your cat. Draw everything in and draw your navel to spine. Take a neutral spine as you inhale. Exhale, knees together so they touch. Inhale, lift your right leg up. Flex your foot, square your hips and look forward. See if you can float your left arm in front and reach long through your fingertips and your heel. And breathe. Another big inhale, maybe lift a little bit higher. Exhale, bend your back knee, reach back to your toes or your ankle and kick back. Keep breathing, and if your neck is healthy, you can try to turn your head all the way over your left shoulder. Another big inhale, stretch everything forward and back. Exhale, hand and knee down. Shift your hips to the sides to restore your lower back. And then come back to the center. As you inhale, lift your left leg up. Flex your foot, square your hips and look forward. See if you can balance here, and if you feel ready, float your right arm in front. Spread your fingers really wide and reach longer through your fingertips and your back heel. Take another big inhale and lift a little bit higher. Exhale, bend your back knee, reach back to your toes or your ankle and kick back. Again, you can look forward, or if that feels good, you can look or gaze over your right shoulder. A big inhale, stretch everything forward and back. Exhale, drop everything down. Tuck your toes under, over your knees, off the ground. Exhale, downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. And when you get there, you can find some stillness if you need some stillness, or you can pedal out your feet, pressing one heel and the other towards the earth. Maybe you can come to your tippy toes and sway your hips to one side, dropping the heels down, and inhale back to center, and exhale, drop your heels to the other side and back to center. Inhale, shift forward onto your high plank, Utthita Chaturanga upper push-up. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana, elbows in, hug your ribs and lower everything down onto your belly. Untuck your toes, top of the feet on the mat, heels, knees and thighs together. Engage your glutes muscles. Keep your hands just under your chest and spread your fingers wide. Prepare for your Cobra pose, Bhujangasana. Keep your elbows in. As you inhale, press through the back of the knuckles and lift your head, neck and shoulders off the ground. Cobra pose. And exhale, lower everything down onto your belly. One more time. Inhale, gently press to lift. And exhale, lower. Transitioning from your tabletop hands and knees. Tuck your toes under. Inhale over your knees off the ground. Exhale, downward facing dog. Hips to the sky, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Bend your knees a lot. Push your belly towards the thighs as you inhale. Exhale, take baby steps towards the top of the mat. We will meet in our Uttanasana, forward fold. Keep your big toes together so they touch and a little space between your heels. Allow your head, neck and shoulders to relax and keep your fingertips on the ground if you want to support yourself from below. Halfway lift, inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, hands to shins, longer spine. Exhale, fold and release everything down. One more time, inhale, halfway lift, pull your shoulders back, and exhale, fold and let it go. Rise to standing, a big breath in takes you up all the way, palms touch overhead, Hasta Uttanasana. Exhale, Pranamasana, draw your palms together in front of your chest. Take a moment to close your eyes and to find your Sankalpa, a short statement, a dedication, a prayer, an intention for today's practice. Maybe something that you can really take with you and integrate into your being when you get off your mat and go back to your regular life. When you find your Sankalpa, repeat it mentally 2 or 3 times and feel it into the heart. Now release your hands down to your Samastiti, equal standing pose. Scoop your tailbone down to protect your lower spine and envision a nice long line from your heels all the way up to the crown of the head. Inhale, Pranamasana, palms together in front of your chest. Pranam in Sanskrit means life, soul, pay respect to. Asana is the pose. By drawing the palms together in front of your chest, you are deepening your breath, paying respect to your soul, and connect to the divine that is within you and all around you, whatever that means to you. Pranamasana is a deep centering pose, and as you practice, remind yourself the meaning of this beautiful pose. As you inhale, open up your arms, reach high, palms touch overhead, a slight back bend, Hasta Uttanasana. Exhale, Pranamasana, palms together in front of your heart. As you inhale, open up, reach high. Exhale, inch from your hips and fold forward, Uttanasana. Use your full breath out to get there. Halfway lift, inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. And exhale, fold and release everything down. Inhale, Utkatasana, chair pose. Drop your hips down and sweep your arms forward and high over your head. See if you can align your arms to your ear, roll your shoulders back, open up your chest, scoop your tailbone down to protect your lower spine and neutralize that part of your back. And just check if you can see your toes. If you can't, sit a little bit taller and shift your butt a little bit backwards. Stay into your chair pose. Another big inhale. As you exhale, interlock your fingers behind your back. Inhale, pop up your chest. And exhale, lower your belly onto your thighs and lift your hands as high as you can. And keep breathing. If you want, you can try to extend your legs fully, or you can always micro bend or bend your knees as much as you need. Exhale, release your hands down on the ground. Halfway lift, inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, hands to shins, longer spine. Exhale, fold and release everything down. Fingertips on the ground. Inhale, step your right foot back and prepare for your eye lunge. But for now, drop your hips down, very down, and square your hips forward. Make sure that your left knee is right above your ankle. Make your legs really strong. Engage your core, pull your belly button in, and as you inhale, rise up to your crescent lunge, Utthita Ashvasanchalanasana. To find more stability here, see if you can press your right heel closer to the ground. And lift your chest, lift your upper body, spread your fingers really wide. And when you exhale, drop your shoulders down away from your ears. And keep breathing. Now pivot your right foot down 45 degrees, toes out, heel in for your warrior one, Virabhadrasana 1. Inhale, stretch a little bit longer towards the sky. As you exhale, hug your thighs, open up your upper body to the right, key your arms, and look or gaze over your left middle finger. And keep breathing. Inhale, squeeze your front leg, palms touch overhead. Exhale deep down into your warrior two, Virabhadrasana 2. One more time, inhale to squeeze. Stay as you exhale, open up your arms in a T. Prepare for triangle pose, Trikonasana. As you inhale, reach forward, reach as far as you can, inching from the hips. Exhale, take your left hand down, right arm towards the sky. You can keep your hand on your shin, on your ankle, or maybe on the mat. And keep breathing. Envision yourself leaning onto an imaginary wall behind you with a nice flat spine. Keep your legs really strong and reverse your triangle as you inhale. Lift yourself up. Slide your right arm down, left arm up and over. Exhale, bend your front knee, cartwheel your hands down towards the ground. Low lunge. Stay really down and drop your hips. Ground your right hand inside your left foot. As you inhale, take your left arm towards the sky and twist. Take a moment here to breathe. Keep your left knee in really high. Imagine your thighs are hugging each other, so internally rotate your thighs muscles and breathe. Exhale, drop your left hand down outside your foot. Plant your palms a lot. Downward facing dog. Step your left foot back, hips to the sky. Exhale. And take a moment in your downward dog to breathe and to notice your breath. Maybe something started changing or shifting since the beginning of the practice. Inhale, shift forward, high plank Utthita Chaturanga, drop your hips down. And exhale, downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Bend your knees a lot, look forward. Exhale, baby steps towards the top of the mat, Uttanasana, forward fold. Again, you can keep your feet about hip distance apart if you want, or big toes touch. Leave a little space between your heels. Allow your head, neck, and shoulders to release. And use every exhalation to let go of any residual unhelpful energy you may still be holding in. Inhale, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana, longer spine. Pull your shoulders back. Exhale, fold and release everything down. One more time, inhale to lift, Ardha Uttanasana, and exhale to fold. Utkatasana, chair pose, drop your hips down and sweep your arms over your head. Use your exhalations to maybe sit a little bit deeper. Scoop your tailbone down to neutralize your lower back. See if you can align your arms to your ears and relax your shoulders down. Engage your core, engage your legs, and breathe. Another big inhale here. As you exhale, interlock your fingers behind your back with the awkward thumb on the top. Pop up your chest as you inhale. Exhale, lower your belly onto your thighs. And maybe see if you can lift your heels off the ground and stay on your tippy toes. Exhale, release your hands down, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, step your left foot back and make sure that your right knee is just above your ankle. Square your hips and look forward. Make your legs really strong. Feel free to drop your knee if this is too much for you. Make your legs really strong. Pull your belly button in, and as you inhale, Utthita Ashvasanchalanasana. Stretch your arms over your head, spread your fingers really wide, and see if you can find some balance here, some steadiness. Maybe you feel yourself a little bit more centered. Keep your knees in, don't collapse, and keep breathing. Pivot your left foot down 45 degrees, toes out, heel in for your warrior one, Virabhadrasana one. Square your hips forward and drop your shoulders down away from the ears. Another big inhale, maybe a slight back bend. Look up. Exhale, warrior two. Engage your legs and turn your upper body to the left. Key your arm and look or gaze over your right middle finger. Keep breathing and drop your shoulders down, relax, like a fierce warrior. Inhale, squeeze your front leg, palms touch overhead. Exhale deep into your front knee, warrior two, Virabhadrasana two. One more time, inhale, squeeze, touch, stay. Exhale, open up your arms in a T, prepare for Trikonasana, triangle pose. As you inhale, reach forward, reach as far as you can. Inch from your hips. Exhale, take your right hand down, left arm up towards the sky. And again, keep breathing. Engage your legs. With each exhalation, see if you can roll your left shoulder back to open up a little bit deeper. And if your neck feels healthy, You can turn your head maybe all the way over your left shoulder. Imagine you are leaning onto an imaginary wall behind you with a nice flat spine. And keep your legs really strong. As you inhale, lift up your upper body and reverse your triangle. Slide your left arm down, right arm up and over. Exhale, bend your front knee, cartwheel your hands, frame your front foot, stay low. Plant your left hand down on the ground. As you inhale, take your right arm up and twist. Engage your thighs muscle. Gently press through the back of your left knuckles and really stretch up. Drop your right hand down, frame your front foot, plant your palms, spread your fingers really wide. Exhale, downward facing dog, right foot back, hips to the sky. Shift forward, high plank Utthita Chaturanga, inhale. Chaturanga Dandasana, halfway down. Bend your elbows, hug your ribs, untuck your toes, and really pull your heart forward, upward facing dog, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Rock over your toes, Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog, hips to the sky. Now make your downward dog a little bit shorter and take your feet to the outside edges of the mat. Your right hand reach your left ankle and twist and see if you can breathe under your shoulder as you twist. And keep breathing. Now switch hand. Take your right hand back forward, left hand on your right ankle and twist. And take your left hand forward. Walk your feet towards your hand. And let's try to do a crow pose. Spread your fingers really wide. Take your feet close to your hands. Bend your elbows. Make shelves with your triceps and see if you can climb your knee on your upper arms and maybe balancing on your hands, you can lift one foot and maybe even the other. Not every day is the same, so if it's not working, it is perfectly fine. Press through the back of the knuckles. And back to your yogi squat. Drop your feet down. Take your feet to the outside edges of the mat. Toes out, heel in, palms together in front of your chest in your pranamasana. And gently pressing through your hands. Use your elbows to open up your hips a little bit more as you keep breathing. And now drop your butt down on the ground. Extend your right leg in front, flex your foot, bend your left knee, and rest the sole of your left foot into your right inner thigh. Square your hips forward, sit really tall here, prepare for your Janu Sirshasana. As you inhale, stretch your arms over your head, look up and spread your fingers wide, lengthen, inch from the hips, exhale, lean over your right leg. You can land your hands anywhere. If you can reach your toes or maybe grab the outside edges of your foot, it's fine. Or you can land your hands on your ankle or maybe on your shin. And focus for a moment on your breathing. Knowing that just by breathing, you can calm the mind and control the disturbing fluctuation, the vrittis of the mind, the chitta. And with each exhalation, just by breathing, notice the body becoming calmer and maybe more flexible. You can release now your head, your neck, and your shoulders down. And just keep breathing. Maybe your head is getting closer to your knee and your chest closer to your thigh. Keep your right hand on your foot. And as you inhale, stretch your left arm back and up. Open up, and one more time, imagine you are leaning onto an imaginary wall behind you with a nice flat spine. And if your neck is healthy and that feels good, you can turn your head all the way over your left shoulder. Keep breathing. Another big inhale here, stretch a little bit longer. Exhale, Janu Sirshasana, fold over your right leg. Inhale, walk your hands towards the body and switch legs. Extend your right leg in front, bend your right knee, and take the sole of your right foot inside your left thigh. Sit really tall and use your fingertips to adjust your sit. Flex your left foot. Breathe. As you inhale, extend your arms over your head. Maybe look up. Lengthen, lengthen. Create some space between your vertebrae and your ribs. And as you exhale, inch from the hips and lean over your left leg. And one more time, grab your toes, your foot, your ankle, your shin, and land your hands anywhere you can. Use your exhalations to release and notice the mind becoming calmer and the body following. And notice when you exhale, your belly getting closer to your thigh and your forehead closer to your knee. You may feel it into your arm string. That is so good. Just release everything down. And now let your head, neck, and shoulders go down, waterfall down towards the earth. Now walk your hands towards the body. Extend both legs in front. Scoop your butt a little bit further. Sit really tall here. Stretch your arms forward. Spread your fingers really wide. And with much control, using your core muscles, lower everything down on the mat without collapsing. Stay strong and lower down as slow as you can. And yes, when you get there, you can hug your knees onto your chest. You can keep your hands on your kneecaps if you want, or maybe wrap your arms around your shins. And maybe grab your opposite elbows and stay still if you need some stillness. Or maybe you can rock side to side for a gentle massage to your back and your lower back. Now take your feet down on the ground about hip distance apart, your heels close to your butt, and relax your arms to the sides. Gently press through your palms and your arms, and as you inhale, lift your hips off the ground for your bridge pose. Keep breathing and stay here for a few cycles of breaths. And exhale to lower everything down. One more time. Inhale to lift, gently press. And exhale to lower everything down. Cross your right ankle over your left thigh. Use your right hand to push your thigh away from you. Or if you want, you can draw everything in and thread your arms around your left shin as you keep breathing. Take your left foot back down in touch with the ground. Tee your arms wide, and as you exhale, twist left and drop your right foot all the way to the left. Allow your right shoulder to stay in touch with the earth. And maybe, if that feels good, you can turn your head all the way over your right shoulder and look or gaze over your fingertips. Take a moment here to breathe, to enjoy the breath into your body, and just become aware that you are breathing and that the body knows how to breathe. Slowly come back to center. Uncross your legs and switch leg. Cross your left ankle over your right thigh. If you want, you can press through your left thigh and push it away from you. Or you can draw everything in and wrap your arms around your right shin. Maybe interlock your fingers behind your shin or the back of your thigh. And take a moment here with each exhalation to draw your right knee closer to your chest, keeping your head and neck down, fully relaxed. Now drop your right foot down and keeping your legs crossed, tee your arms wide to the sides, palms facing down, and twist right. Take your left foot all the way down in touch with the earth, and if that feels good, you can turn your head all the way over your left shoulder. And back to center. You can take an happy baby if you want. Take your knees onto your chest, your arms between your legs, grab the outside edges of the feet, and see if you can pull your knees inside your armpit. And again, if you need some stillness, you can stay still or you can gently move around. Even you can extend your legs and bend, maybe one at a time. Just explore what feels good in your body right here, right now. Now extend your legs up, flex your feet, and relax your arms to the sides. And very slowly, with much control, using your core muscles, lower your legs back to the ground for your final Shavasana. And when you get there, allow your legs to gently open, your feet to flop to the sides, your body to feel totally relaxed. Your arms are wide open to the sides, palms facing up. Your scalp is relaxed and your head is centered. Take a moment here just to become aware one more time of your breath. Notice how your belly and your chest expand when you inhale, and as everything softens when you exhale. And allow this pathway of breath of light to just flow easily, effortlessly into and through you. And as you keep breathing, shift your awareness to that little space in between of your eyebrows, your third eye ajna. And keeping your eyes closed, envision yourself sitting in meditation into that little space. And there's a beautiful bright light hovering over your head. And when you inhale, that light becomes bigger and wider, envelops you and permeates you in every cell of your being. And when you exhale, that light becomes smaller and smaller until it totally disappears. Allow yourself to feel totally relaxed and to just rest in the knowledge that you are loved and supported as you are. And keeping that vision into your mind's eye of yourself sitting in meditation. Now envision yourself taking your palms together in front of your chest, Pranamasana. And drop your chin onto your chest in complete gratitude for all the best blessings that you have in your life, and honoring yourself for your practice, your presence, and your purpose. And maybe feeling yourself a little bit more energized, a little bit more centered. You can now bow your head forward. Namaste.